Plaintiff Tanae Cathy says when she met the defendant, he led her to believe he was single. However, when Tanae was spending the night at the defendant's home, the defendant's ex threatened her and busted out her car window, so she's suing. Defendant Augusta Johnson admits that his ex is out of control and says he's had to call the police on her once before. Augusta refuses to pay for the damages because he did nothing to Tanae's vehicle.
Start with you.
I met Augusta at a lounge that he bartends at. He was a really charming guy. He would give me free drinks all night. He led me to believe that he was single, but I later discovered that he's not. His ex-girlfriend began beating down the door, kicking in the windows, demanding that I come outside, threatening me, threatening him. And Augusta is basically a womanizer, and I don't want anything else to do with him.
Okay, why would she come kicking down the door? How did she find out about you and find your address?
Well, I was at Augusta's house. He did not tell me, yes, I was at his house. He did not tell me that his ex-girlfriend's mom lived across the hall from him.
Got a spy right there.
So the entire time she was at her mom's house, watched me pull up to the house, come in, saw me.
And mother saw it when she wasn't there. Please tell me she didn't live there with her mother.
To my knowledge, I don't know, but I do know that he told me that her mom lives in across the hall from him, the same building as him.
She moved there just to keep an eye on you? All right, sir, let me hear from you.
First off, Your Honor, I've only seen her like 4 times, right? Every time I've seen her, she's been drunk. So
yeah, she said because you give her free drinks. That makes sense.
That's not
Of course, I work in the bar. I'm a bartender. I live above the bar I work in.
My point is you're an accomplice to her being drunk all the time.
Yeah, you can say that, but
what was your purpose for giving her free drinks?
Look at her. I like her. She likes me. Why not?
What do you want me to do when I look at her?
I'm just saying. She looks good. Why would?
Oh, okay.
So why wouldn't I buy her free drinks? It's not like it costs a lot.
That what you're saying? You give free drinks to women who look better than
I don't buy drinks for everybody.
Women? Pardon?
I don't buy drinks for everybody.
Oh, just beautiful women.
Nah.
What women do you buy drinks for?
I buy drinks for her.
Just for her?
Yeah.
Okay, you never given a free drink to other women?
No.
This is the first woman you ever gave a free drink to?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. Go right ahead. What else you want to tell me? Yeah, you laughing at that yourself, aren't you? Yeah.
That's how you said it,
You know
Your
how
Honor.
you sound.
Nah,
You know how you sound. Go ahead.
If I put on a wig, you give me a drink.
If you put on the wig, right.
Nah, dog, you can't get no drink, dog.
Give you one. Go ahead.
Well, anyway, out of the 4 times I've seen her, she's always been drunk. So, me personally, I've been in a committed relationship since I was 16. I'm 30 now. I'm fresh out of a relationship. I'm single. I live above the bar I work in. She came there. She wanted to go home with me. Why not? She was about. I got a dress. I got a picture of the dress she wore that night. You think I'm not gonna take her home?
Okay, let me see your picture.
Come on, man. You think I'm not?
That is
I'm a guy. I'm single. You think I'm not?
You mean take her upstairs?
Yeah, exactly. I work downstairs. I live upstairs.
And does your ex or her mother live across the hall?
Her mother lives across the hall. She was drunk. She came to her
mother was drunk
no.
too?
Ex-girlfriend was
you
drunk.
You don't hang out with nothing but drunk.
She went out that night. She came
Who went out that night?
My ex-girlfriend. She went out that night. She was drunk. She went to her mother's house. When I got off work, I came home. Me and her went to my house. We sat there for about a good hour before my ex-girlfriend even came to my house and knocked on my front door.
Beat on your front
and
door.
Then what?
Beat, whatever. Who cares? So I went outside in the hallway. I calmed her down. While I was in her mother's house talking to her, she fell asleep. I went back in my house. Me and her spent the night together.
How did she know you had a company?
She didn't. She was just doing what she do all the time, beat on my door.
That's not true.
Your girlfriend always beats on your
Ex-girlfriend. When she comes to her mother's house and she calls me and I don't answer my phone, she thinks she has the right to come beat on my door.
What do you usually do when she beat?
I let her stay outside. The last time I opened my door, I had to send her to jail.
She attacked you?
As soon as I opened my door, she busted the door in.
Did you have somebody there that time?
Nah, I was asleep. So I learned, don't open the door for her. When she's drunk, don't open the door for her. I just let her beat on the door. But I had her in the house with me, so, okay, I don't want to hear this all night. So I went outside, I talked to her, I calmed her down, sat there at mama's house for a good 20 minutes with her talking to her. She fell asleep while I was talking to her, went back home.
All right, ma'am. Tell me about the damages. How did the car damages occur?
His ex-girlfriend bust my back window out.
Let her finish, sir.
I have pictures of my window.
Let's see. You know she did it for sure?
Yes, when the morning when I began to leave, I got in my car and I noticed my back window was bust out. So I let him know. She comes out of the building, I bust your window out,
That's a lie, Your Honor.
and making threats and trying to attack me. And so I called the police. I made a police report over the phone.
That's
I did not stay and wait for the police because she was trying to attack me again. I thought she might bust out another window. So I made the police report over the phone and I left and drove home.
What part is a lie?
All of what she just said was a lie.
Okay,
Here's my police report.
Let's see it. And he said none of this happened. So what evidence do you have that it happened?
I have the text messages.
None of it happened.
None.
All right. Let's see it. You have text messages from whom?
From him
From
saying
me
that he would
stating
agree.
that I would help her pay for it because I felt like because she was at my house that was a nice thing to do.
Who did it?
We don't know who did it. I don't know who did it. I stay on the backside of the
That's not
building.
true.
She don't know who did it, so I don't stay on the backside of the building.
Did the,
She admitted to doing
No,
it.
she didn't, Your Honor.
When she
you have
came.
evidence that she
No,
admitted?
No, I just have the evidence that he
Did the
agreed to
police
pay.
interview her?
No, because I left the scene. After I made the police report over the phone, I left because she was trying to
You didn't
attack
know
me.
what she was gonna
I didn't know
do
what she was
next.
going to do. She's crazy.
She was warming up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
But the police could have followed up later.
Yes, that is true.
But they didn't?
No.
All right. Yeah, I know sometimes you can't get the police to follow up with minor or property crimes in particular. What city is this?
Chicago.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely. They have bigger fish to catch, so I understand. Not saying anything negative about them, but knowing that they probably don't have enough police officers to cover every part of the city and all the calls that come in. When you called them, they probably told you to bring it to a small claims court. I think in some cities, not going to say the name, the mayor announced that they would not pursue small property claims anymore because of the police shortage. So they may not have stated the policy yet, but that may be the case here in Chicago. I don't know. He says that he only agreed to pay because you were at his house.
Right. That was until, excuse me, Your Honor. That was until the fact she posted all over Twitter that she was going to sue me.
All right.
You can't sue me for saying I'm going to help you.
All right. Well, you can if there is a reason. And the reason is, the exchange is that it happened at your place. That's what you just said.
My apartment building.
I said, why did you agree to help her? You said, because it happened in my place. That's not a gift. It happened at my place, therefore I'm going to have it fixed. You said I'm going to have it fixed because it happened in my place, so I'm going to grant her judgment of $600. Have a good day.
Thank you. I am not a drunk. That's a lie. You know that's not true. I don't even know why you said that.
I don't even know why you sued me for saying I'm going to help you. Where they do
Because you
that at?
agreed to pay for
Okay,
half.
and you know what's the funny part about it? The
No.
night you put on Twitter that you was going to sue me and take me to court, I was going to call you and give you your money. That was the
Okay,
funny
but
thing
you
about
didn't.
it.
And I had to track you down.